Cool. Morning. I see there's a couple more people on a Saturday morning that we doing this. I'm just going to wait a couple of seconds just to kind of let people sort of come on board here. Nicole, how's it? Welcome on a good Saturday. It's getting a little bit warmer in a t-shirt, which is cool. So, cool. Let's have a look here. I think we are almost all good to go. Let's wait a little bit longer. Just while Instagram says we're telling your followers that you've started a live video, so we're just waiting. Okay, cool. Let's get straight to it. So welcome to Travel Made Simple with myself, Giles, and Check Out Travel. Really appreciate you taking the time to come through and listen. This is a platform that we really use to just kind of educate everyone out there on travel, and really, as the name implies, making travel simple. So, looking at hotels that we've been to, reviewing them, any tips, suggestions, anything that's going to make that trip of a lifetime and nice and easy. So, if there is anything that you want to know, please paste it. Put it into the comments box, and I'll get to it after I've done the chat. As you know, last month and this month, we've been chatting about Mauritius, and so a select number of properties that I recently went to, and I can highly recommend. They are awesome. So today we're going to be chatting about the 4-star Mauricia Hotel, and it's a fantastic hotel, entry-level 4-star hotel based up in the north of Mauritius. What's nice about this hotel is that it's based in Grand Bay. So this is a cute little town or little village in Mauritius. It's got a number of restaurants, like nightclubs, markets. There's some shopping malls there. So it's quite an active little place. And this hotel is right there, which is really cool. So it is very conveniently placed in that area. The hotel has got a really nice, relaxed atmosphere, and as you walk into the property, into the resort, you're greeted with this massive fish tank at the reception desk, and that kind of sets that kind of chilled sort of tone. You walk downstairs, there's some ping pong tables and pool tables, and then you walk outside and you've got this big pool, you've got the restaurants on the left-hand side, you've got a bar on the right-hand side, and you've actually got a nightclub over there as well. So they have a nightclub that goes, I think, from a Friday to a Sunday, and you can go get down and boogie. From the pool, you basically look out into Grand Bay, into the bay, which is great. So you've got a whole lot of yachts and boats moored in the bay, and then you come to the beach, and that's got palm trees, really pretty. The beach is quite small, but it's long, so you can walk right the way along into Grand Bay or Grand Bay. However you want to pronounce it. So that's really cool. Like I said, it's quite a small beach. The swimming area, they've got a small cordoned off swimming area. So it's because you've got all the boats around there. All the water sports. So they offer all the water sports. As with all their properties, with the Beachcomber properties, they include their water sports. So that means water skiing, boating, kayaking, sailing, snorkeling, going in the glass bottom boat. Some of the resorts don't do that, so this is a really added bonus. But they take you out to a platform where you can do the water skiing and that kind of stuff. Really nice. They have a lot of pool activities, which are pretty cool. The restaurants are great. They've got a couple of restaurants there. The food was amazing. I really enjoyed the food. Great pizzas. But they had a nice variety of fish and curries and salads and everything. So great food there. What was nice as well is you do also have the all-inclusive option, and what that means is all-inclusive is all your meals and all your drinks, and I think it's like an extra $500 or $600 probably closer to $600 per night per person, but well worth it. Mauritius can get a little bit pricey, so when you're paying $100 for a beer, then you definitely, or even if you're just having a Coke, that's going to set you back 60 Rand. You want to go all inclusive. So the restaurants were great. The spa is really awesome. Definitely can recommend that. The kids club is a bit small. It's a bit basic, certainly compared to the rest of the hotels in the Beachcomber group. It is basic, and based on that, I wouldn't actually recommend this hotel for families. I did see families there, but for me it was more of a couples, a honeymooners hotel, singles, even people who are on business, because it's about 20 minutes from Port Louis where all the business is done. So it's a nice hotel that if you're not wanting to, hey Jen, it's a nice hotel if you want to not to stay in Port Louis, but rather stay in a resort, and it's a bit more of a chilled kind of atmosphere. So it does have kids facilities, but I would recommend it more for sort of younger couples, people looking for a bit of nightlife, a bit of activity, that kind of thing. It's got a number of tennis courts. So if you guys are into tennis, they've got some really nice tennis courts. Like I said, they've got some table tennis, all sorts of stuff. So they've got a huge variety of facilities at this property. The hotel, the rooms were really nice. The rooms have actually been newly refurbed. So they were really nice, clean, great colors, very functional. I didn't have any problem with the rooms at all. Price point with this hotel for South Africans, you're generally looking at between, say, 17 Grand to about 25 Grand. I recently did a quote for somebody. It was in September, it was school holidays, and so it was going to be, it was a little bit more expensive. So it just depends, but you're looking at in between that kind of price bracket. What else about it? It's a great hotel. I think that's more or less what I have to say on it. It's a really awesome entry level 4-star option. So cool. I just wanted to see if there's any comments or anything. Nope, I think everyone is all good. Generally, we do have this on a Friday. Yesterday was a little bit of a hectic day, so we moved it to Saturday. But you let us know which day suits you better. But really appreciate you taking the time to listen to me. Next week, we're going to be chatting about Tro Beach. This is an upmarket 5-star hotel, really, really nice property. And this is, again, for, sort of couples, honeymooners, but the family facilities are really good there as well. We do have all these properties on our website, www.checkouttravel.com. If you have any questions or you're wanting a quote, send it to info@checkouttravel.com. Any questions, give me a shout, and I'll do my best to answer them. But it's all up there. Most of the packages that we've got at the moment, they're running for December, because we're just trying to push that. So don't leave it too long, because December always gets like crazy busy. That's it. So cool. Have an awesome weekend, a great Saturday, and we'll chat to you next week. Thank you. Okay, bye.